ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first segment of the A and B conversation.
I'm A.
I'm B. We're live on video this time. Many of you might be familiar with our radio shows. Now we have a TV show.
And we're broadcasting live from Ricestown, Maryland. So look for us. We might be in your neighborhood.
Okay, now, Anthony, as you know, the NFL season is getting ready to start. How excited are you?
Man, you know this is my type of thing. I love football. I love the fall. The games get me aroused, if I can say that on live air. But, you know, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I got my hopes up for my favorite team. I don't want to say on air because I don't want to be fined or anything like that. But you know who they are. They wear a star in their helmet. I'm just going to say that much. But I think this right here is going to be the season when things come about that this is really going to be the year when they say, hey, in the football, NFL is like the passionate sport for fans of the United States.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely excited about this year's season. I'm, fine or no fine, I'm going to let everybody know I have two favorite teams. That is the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Unfortunately, my teams just can't get it together at the same time. One time in history, they both were in the playoffs at the same time. I had a Cowboys-Ravens Super Bowl predicted 2 years ago. Ravens had a 13-3 season. Dallas had, I believe it was a 9-7 season. Well, both of them was one and done. So, it's kind of frustrating. Both teams haven't won a playoff game since the year after they won the Super Bowl. So, this year is frustrating because it looks like only one of my teams have a good shot, and that is the Dallas Cowboys. I would love for the Baltimore Ravens to have a chance.
Why did they go and get Todd Bowman?
I just don't know.
I understand you need a backup QB and everything, but Todd Bowman? Bowman, man. Come on, what, 38? 34.
He's in the latter years.
Exactly.
Of his career.
The guy, I'm telling you right now, man. I was listening to the morning radio show on 92Q the other morning, and the guy, what's his name, Porkchop? They mentioned Todd Bowman. They like, yeah, we got a quarterback named Todd Bowman. Him and the DJ were like, who? Like, no one knows this guy. I guarantee you, there's minimal film on him. Yeah. So he's going to come out there as a backup anyway, behind Joe Flacco, actually. Yeah. But he also picked up Joey Harrington, too.
Yeah. But then they said that's a rumor, so I got to do some research because I'm not sure what the Ravens are doing. For all they could have kept Casey Bramlett.
Yeah.
Ravens, go get Dante Culpepper. What's the problem?
Why is that? Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Culpepper, look, face the facts. You haven't been a starter in a few years. You haven't been that good or a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback in a few years. Take minimum amount of money. Minimum is better than nothing. Shoot, I wish somebody offered me $1 million.
Right, $1 million.
Just give me $300,000 to play football. I'll do it. Take minimum money, prove yourself,
and of course, the contract is going to come.
Exactly.
The contract's going to come.
Exactly.
And then with the Ravens situation, they need someone like that. They need a Culpepper. A Joey Harrington, yeah, he's a veteran, but he's not a winning veteran. Exactly. Culpepper has won. He's won in the past.
And see, the thing is, Culpepper needs the Ravens just as much as the Ravens need Culpepper. Exactly. Culpepper has to prove himself to the millions and millions of fans, as well as the Ravens have to prove to themselves that, look, we need a quarterback, and it's possible for us to win with a good quarterback. We have receivers, they're respected, but the Ravens receivers are not feared, ladies and gentlemen.
No, not at all.
They're not feared. I mean, you go out there like, okay, look, just go beat up on them. They're not going to run but 2 yards anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Of course, maybe Derek Mason goes and becomes another number one receiver again for someone. But he's not going to be number one as far as a Randy Moss caliber, Terrell Owens. He's not up there no more. He caught a couple hundred passes here and there, but now he's just a regular old receiver that's there just to take a spot and make a few catches. That's what it looks like to me. Like he said before, he just looked like he was out there being a running back. Yeah. Because he was getting all those short passes thrown to him, but he's not really a downfield threat at all. Speed has diminished. His speed has diminished. He's going to catch some balls for you, though. So I can see someone going out there and picking him up, though.
Okay, what's this you just pulled up? So is this breaking news?
This is news about Dante Culpepper. I really just want to know where he's at right now.
Okay.
And actually, if I'm pulling this up and this is correct, he's actually retired.
But Wow. Okay. 31 years of age. You mean to tell me he's retiring because he's being stubborn? He wants starter money, so now he's going to retire and get no money. I guess he has a few endorsements. I'm pretty sure he does. It's not making much sense to me at all, but
It
that's...
doesn't make any sense. He's 31 years old, still can throw the ball, still has a lot of years left.
Mhm.
Those years he went without playing because of his knee. His knee is fully reconstructed, as anybody can see. I don't understand it. Why? He didn't take the offers from Green Bay or the Steelers, and they were viable jobs right there. That was two teams that are playoff caliber teams right there.
Right. Well, let's see. Moving on. Who do you feel is the sleeper team in the NFL this season?
Sleeper team in the NFL this season. I can't say the Browns because they were the sleeper last year. They're not sleepers anymore.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm going to have to say the Jets.
The Jets?
The Jets. I know a lot of people are saying, so what, they got Brett. That doesn't mean anything. But Brett Favre makes a lot of people better.
Okay.
Brett Favre, by himself, I will give the Jets 6 victories. All just because of him.
Okay.
So, if you can take his 6 and with the Jets were going to win about 4. That's 10 victories this season.
Okay. Now look. You said 10 victories, right? The divisionary, you got to automatically credit them 2 losses. I mean, this is face the facts.
Okay.
And I'm just don't really see this being. Now, I do not think the Patriots will be, what was it, 18-1 last year. I don't think they'll have one of those type of seasons.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But at the same time, I do think that I'm not sure. It's very confusing, you know. I think they're a team that can go ahead and maybe live off of that momentum from last year, even though they got ran into a brick wall at the last in the fourth quarter against the Giants a year ago.
Right.
But they have a lot to prove. But you know, it's going to be hard to repeat that. Plus, to me, they just, you know, Asante Samuel was a big part of that defense. And
right,
even though they got Delta O'Neal, O'Neal's no Samuel.
Delta O'Neal was not Dion. He was not Asante Samuel, Nate Clements, Antoine Winfield, Terrence Newman, Champ Bailey. He is who he is. I honestly never believed the guy was that good. He had a year when he would hit 10 interceptions that year.
I believe so, yeah.
But I mean, come on, they were getting lucky every time. Like they still gave up lots of points.
It's called right place at the right time,
and that's what it is. He's a good cornerback because he has sustained over his career, but he's not a shutdown corner.
Okay.
People will beat him. Receivers will beat him. You know, he's not a shutdown corner at all. But I mean, hey, the guys are all right with me. I mean, I don't see him making an impact in New England at all. I don't know what they picked him up for. They should have just went what they had. You know, that's what they should have did. So who was your sleeper team though?
It's very hard, but I'm looking at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm looking for them to carry off the momentum they had last year.
So you think JT O'Sullivan is the man?
Hey, I'm not going to say they might be a team kind of similar to the Baltimore Ravens. Shaky quarterback situation. I don't know what happened with Alex Smith. I think you put Alex Smith in another league or another team, not in league as far as NFL, maybe league as far as AFC, he might be a little bit more successful. He was the #1 draft pick. I don't think he was a #1 bust. But I think if you give him another chance, but regardless, you